What's up, guys? BTBS here. Welcome back to another episode of ModSauce. Yes, that is the right one. Let me just check. Yeah, it's good. Just making sure everything is recording properly, because I have a few other things open. And Fraps occasionally grabs the wrong window. Right, let's see. To start off, I have been busy, as I always am. I made a bunch of these jars. I now have one jar for every aspect apart from taint and weather, because I didn't have any items with those aspects on them. I moved certain ones like magic and metallum. I think aurum actually goes there anyway, but I moved those over here. I have lux, humanus and spiritus over here so that I can compare the three, because they come in useful very frequently quite soon. And what I want to do, I really need to be able to charge my wands better. By the way, of course I did. I made 4 Thormy embossed silverwood wands with the 100V capacity, and right now I'm very low on, it looks like, water and or order. So what I want to do is, hang on, do these have the V discount? No, okay. I want to go and pick up a node. I know most of you probably know how to do this. Oh, I've also been rearranging a bit of stuff in my base. I got rid of my thing up there because I didn't need it. I'm not wearing my armor all the time. I added in an energetic infuser. I'm compressing some of the sawdust and turning it into charcoal just to get rid of it. Yeah, I actually changed a few things. I'm now actually using an active power generation system for my base, and you may have just seen that system. Hang on, that was only one. I wanted to pick up all of them. There we go. You may have just seen that. Basically, come on, I keep getting little lag spikes. What I did was I built a 64x survival generator. So it generates 720 RF, 720,000 RF from a block of charcoal, and it burns for about 2 minutes and produces 320 RF a tick. And yeah, right now I have that powering everything. Oh, I still have some of the stuff up on the roof, because that thing alone isn't that powerful, 320 RF a tick, whereas these are producing 76 RF a tick each. So I was able to get rid of 4 of them. And basically I'm trying to, because my computer isn't the greatest and I can't afford to upgrade it, I'm trying to slim down on certain things, like, you know, 5 block tall rotating fucking objects and stuff like that. So I'm just simplifying a few things, but hopefully I'll still be able to build all the cool crazy shit I've got planned. So, yes, we need to get some stuff. Also, something in my mod pack broke, and the wire, let's see. Oh yeah, that's why that one doesn't use one. I had an AE conduit wire, which allowed me to transfer AE through Ender IO conduits. That no longer worked, so I did have to remove the screen that I had there because it wasn't getting a channel. Well, it gave power, it just didn't give channels. That's all it didn't give. Right, I'm going to need some glass and some planks. Nice and simple. Now, we need water and chaos. Now, there's a few ways we can do this. Well, basically we need to get a node of some sort, and I have a lot of nodes bookmarked. I also have some areas bookmarked, like deserts that have lots of nodes in them, and other stuff like that. There is the nether. We can go for normally really big fire and water nodes, occasionally earth. We can go to the Twilight Forest for normally huge earth nodes. I've been going around in the Deep Dark for nodes there as well. Pretty much anywhere you can get nodes, including, I found out recently, the mining world. So I think we shall go to the mining world and check that out, shall we? Let's see, I've got my jetpack, I've got that. Unfortunately, I don't have enough, that's the moon. You definitely don't get nodes on the moon, as far as I'm aware. That'd actually be kind of cool if you could get nodes on the moon and they had like shitloads of alienus in them, but no primals or something like that. Or if nodes on the moon had a whole bunch of phallus, look of cheese. Yes, ignore me, I do speak an awful lot of shit sometimes. So let's see, I don't spot any nodes straight away. By the way, this is cool. I got a triple A meteor, and the really cool thing, this meteor landed first. This one destroyed this one as it came down. It destroyed it on that angle, which is pretty cool. I've seen nodes in here before, so I know they do generate. Man, there is a lot of flowers in here. You know, I don't see any nodes now. Maybe I was just going node crazy. I spent a couple hours hunting around the overworld, and every like 20 minutes or so I had to reset my my game, like reload my client, because all that terrain generation causes horrific lag. I wonder if I'm using Fastcraft actually. That would be useful to know. Because Fastcraft is a piece of 1.8 code that someone back engineered into 1.7, and it basically works. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to find a node. What do I want? I want order. So ideally 80 order. Okay, we're going to go and grab that node. Now we could do it properly or we could cheat. It's 2,000 blocks away. But the thing is, with this jetpack and my boots, I can haul ass at a ridiculous speed. Look at this. Ooh. The world cannot render fast enough. And I don't know if this is a bug or not, but what I do is you sprint and then you jump and fall and then start flying upwards and then activate the thrusters. And it's something about the speed of you going forward because you were sprinting, and going upwards because you're rising, and it like puts those two speeds together and lets you travel ridiculously fast. Oh, hello. Now we don't want to go picking up bad nodes. Ow, what hit me? Oh, Wither? Jesus fuck, what are you? Oh, these are those guys. Special mobs that those weird portals spawn to protect themselves, or they are protecting the portals and like worshipping it, something like that. I actually haven't done anything with that. All I know is that there is apparently now a new Thorncraft dimension you can go to, but it requires a lot of warp, and warp is something that I've been trying to avoid. Oh, the worst thing about me trying to avoid warp is I actually need warp. Because I have Thormic Tinkerer installed, which is like an add-on that adds a whole bunch of overpowered and endgame stuff to Thorncraft. But basically the start of the mod is a resource or a material called Icorium. And Icorium, to learn how to make Icorium, you have to learn every single other research that the game offers. Every vanilla one, anyway. So yes, to move nodes, we don't have blood magic installed, so we're going to have to do it legit. Which involves building a 3x3x3 hollow around the node, putting a top on it, and then I'm actually just going to so that we can save some V. There we go. And now I'm going to put my my right equipment back on. No, those, and then helmet. No, not helmet, chest. And that cost us 65.9. But now all we have to do is break that, and we have a node in a jar. This is how you move nodes. It did go pale, which is a debuff for nodes. It means it takes twice as long for them to recharge, but we can fix that, and I am actually very, very excited to try this out because I haven't done any of this myself. Now, I've watched a few videos of certain YouTubers who have done this, and Metal Mosher and I play a lot of Minecraft together, and we happen to be playing through Hubris, as I mentioned last time. And you know what I'm going to do? Just to save generation, I am going to TP home. Yes, Metal Mosher and I are actually playing through a pack called Hubris, which is all about the magic and shit, and it's really good. I like it. By the way, this, super good. Just a water source, like something that holds water, preferably an infinite amount, an ender conduit, and then you can put it into a crucible. I was considering actually installing an entirely new mod just so that I could do that. And that mod, if you're wondering, would be Thormic Horizons, which adds the Everfull Urn. And I mean, I like the Everfull Urn, it's really cool, but it's completely unnecessary. Right, so we now have a node, and what we're going to want to do is use that node. And we are going to want to stabilize this node, which is going to increase the node's thing. It's going to be able to fix the node from being pale, and it looks really cool, and I haven't done it yet, so I want to do it. I want to do all the things. So, node stabilizer. Okay, it's not too bad. Nitor, I don't know if I have any Nitor. Nitor, okay, so 2 pieces of coal, 3 pieces of coal, 6 torches. That will do. Torches. And glowstone. Glowstone. Glue. God damn it! I wish I could type. Right. 2 pieces of glowstone. So yeah, I got my I got this set up here, which is really nice. It's super quick. It's just chop those, then do that, and look, it's already full and bubbling again already. And I don't know if this does anything, but I very rarely get any downside out of that. Oh, that only gave me 1 Nitor. Oh well, fuck it, I only need the 1. That will do. Stabilizer. There we go, node stabilizer. So I'm going to need some arcane stone, some quartz. You know what I'm going to do is, because I don't have my access port right there, I'm going to get this out. No? Some blocks of quartz. Gold and a piston. Oh, I already have a piece of gold. Piston. Yeah, I've got a few pistons. I also need 2 pieces of gold, I believe. Alright, so these go there. Those probably go up there. Oh no. It's actually a cheaper recipe than I thought. Now I just need some arcane blocks. Arcane blocks. I know I've got some. There we go. And just do a 2x2. Get those. And in fact, I will swap my armor out again. And we need... yeah, none of these ones have enough V. This one does though. Okay, shift click. There we go. Node stabilizer. And I think that might need to be powered by redstone. So we'll grab a lever. Oh. Redstone block. That will do. So if we put this thing down, let's see. Yeah, so it's a nice little texture. I gotta say, I love how Thorncraft has got all these textures that aren't just solid blocks. Okay, it probably needs a node to actually be on top of it. And for now, I need my armor back. What I'm gonna do is grab, yeah, some arcane stone, and put this away. I've probably got some nice glass in here. 30 clear glass, is that all? That will do for now. All I want to do is build myself a nice little area above here. That should be high enough. Take that back. Don't want to break that because that's quite expensive to replace. Yeah, I'm basically just going to build myself a little platform up here, and right in the centre is going to go a recharge pedestal. Ah, one of the best things about that glass. You can just punch it and it still drops. And for now, this will do. Actually, yeah, one more. So if I put a node stabilizer there, drop my node on top of it, and you can actually activate the node while it's in the jar and use it for things. You know what, yeah, that wand I was using has the lowest V of all my wands. So let's see, that needs water and chaos, that just needs chaos. So I shall use this one. And then right click it, and your node will get freed, and the node is now active. And as you can see, the node stabilizer extended its little arms out, and like a ball appeared around the node, the sort of stasis field. And that is the basics of node doings. Let's just check in the book real quick to see exactly what the basic one does. It prevents the node from draining V from other nearby nodes. So if you're aware, you can put nodes near other nodes, and the bigger node will drain from the smaller node. And when it does that, it has a chance of upgrading itself and permanently degrading the other one. So by putting them in a stabilizer, it stops that from happening. What else? It has a tiny chance of removing unstable condition. It also prevents unstable ones from dropping. It has a very small chance of turning fading nodes into pale, but can it turn pale upwards? Oh, okay. Just being inside the stabilizer actually reduces its recharge rate. I was not aware of that. So right now we actually don't need this. So what I think I'm going to do, if I put that there, it said applying a redstone signal turns it off, which I have no idea if it's off or not. So it turns out we don't actually need the stabilizer yet. Because the reason I wanted it, I thought it could turn pale back into normal, but it doesn't. It turns fading into pale. There is an upgraded version of the stabilizer, which is the advanced node stabilizer. It will prevent nodes from having their V drained, but it does allow stabilized nodes to drain from lesser ones. So using an advanced stabilizer and a normal stabilizer, you can have the advanced draw from the normal one, but the advanced can't be drawn from, which is nice. Higher chance to improve unstable and fading. It costs... even the bright node will have its recharge rate almost completely negated. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is we actually don't want to have our nodes stabilized yet. Because what we want to make first is a place where we can recharge our stuff and actually get more than, you know, 1 or 2 nodes. So we need to pick up some chaos next. And I actually do have some chaos nodes marked. Order Earth Chaos. Water Chaos Earth. Generally, if it's multiple, then it's not all that big. Wow, I've got a load of big auto nodes over there. Air Chaos, Water Chaos Earth, Fire Chaos, Earth Chaos, Order Chaos, Fire Chaos. Are any of these close to each other? Yeah, these two are actually quite close. What I'm thinking is drain one and then seal the other. And just for expedience's sake, we'll take a couple and we'll take some planks. Although I don't know why I'm taking a couple, because there's no way I'm going to have enough V to drain more than one. But let's just check some of these ones out. There seems to be a lot of them over here. Like every single bloody node seems to be water chaos. Or something chaos. Oh, it's a desert. Interesting. So that's 32 chaos and some water. Then, yeah, look at them. They're everywhere over here. There's a fire chaos over here. Ooh, is that good? Is that a big node? 36. Right, so what I'm going to do is just drain the chaos from a couple of these. I say chaos, I should be calling it Perdito really, because that's what it actually is. Chaos is just one of the alternate names for it. So that's 36. I have a 55 chaos marked, and if I don't find anything better than that around here, then that will be probably the one I end up taking. Ooh. 20. Yeah, seems like there's a lot of them, but they're not very good. Let's check that water chaos earth over there. What is that? Huh. Saw something underground through the unrendered terrain. Nope, just 30. Okay. Well, I had a 55 chaos or something like that marked, didn't I? Order earth chaos. The Order Earth Chaos could be good. Fire Chaos, Earth Chaos. Where's the, Oh no, I didn't. Okay. Oh yeah, there you go. 55 Chaos. I thought it was over here. It's not. It's over here. Okay. So we're going to take this one home with us. And obviously I don't like, teleporting around like that. I actually much prefer to not teleport, but I would like to get something actually achieved this video, and if I don't teleport around, then it's going to be, you know, a 45 an hour long video of me just flying across the landscape and occasionally saying, "Oh, I'll be back in just a second," because I have to reload my client. Because of all the lag. Those and that. There we go. And I wonder, did that one turn pale as well? God damn it. I have such bad luck with that. I get it almost all the time. Then again, I believe it is almost a guarantee. I actually don't know. It probably says it somewhere in the Terminator. Let's just... That was that one. Did I remove the waypoint for the other node? 55 chaos. It was an order node, wasn't it? It was a big order node. Oh, it doesn't matter. I've got loads of those. Let's just go home quickly. So yes, there's our order node, and it is slowly regenerating. But apparently if we put it in a stabilizer, it would regenerate ridiculously slowly. Order... Chaos. No! It's not high enough. Damn it. Oh, well, that better not have damaged it again. Oh, good. So apparently you can damage the nodes even further by placing them and breaking them multiple times. Because the damage they take is actually taken when you break the entire node as a construct. Something like that. That might have changed. I wouldn't be surprised if that had changed, actually. So yeah, as I always do, now that I've shown you guys this, I can actually go off and do it in my spare time, and I can spend a couple of hours getting, you know, 1 or 2 of every primal. And once I've got to that point, I'll have a decent recharging station. And a recharging station needs a wand recharging pedestal. It might just be called charging pedestal. It's, no, it is recharge. Oh, it's recharge, not recharging. Okay, so that is going to require a primal charm. Ah, good, I have enough V. So let's dump that in there. Put these back on there. Do that. And Primal Charm is made up of one of each of the shards, 2 gold, and a balance shard. And it's actually quite an interesting thing, Primal Charm. You see that there? The Primal Charm actually just spat that out. It basically spawns random V around you. And if you hold on to it for a while, it will... what does it do? It gives you a research, I believe. There we go, and we can scan it as well. Scanning it didn't unlock any secrets, but I believe just holding on to one for a while does that. And you, as I mentioned before, you do just shit out those little aspect nodes, which is a really cool thing to have done. Yes, 1 recharge pedestal. We need 10 of that, 10 of that, 10 of that. Oh, there you go. Strange. Oh no, that's warp. Yeah, we've got the magic. We've got the Aurum. Praecantatio, I believe, was on the 3rd line. No? Oh, there's Praecantatio. 32 of it, we've got plenty. So to go along with our recharge pedestal, we're going to need 2 diamonds, gold, and an arcane pedestal. Oh, I always end up using my arcane pedestal for a thingy holder. Okay, let's just make another one real quick. Oh, they take air V? Interesting. Gold. I need a piece of gold. Was it 1 piece of gold? Yeah, 2 diamonds. I do not have any diamonds on me. Yeah. Yeah. Just 2 will do, thank you. Put some of this crap away. Oh. There you go, you can hear it every time it spawns a thing. I pick it up and it goes ding. We'll just drop that in the centre there. And there we go. This shouldn't take too long. Doesn't look like a particularly unstable infusion. In fact, we can check that. Minor instability. Good. And I do have a pretty good thing down here. I think this is an 8x8x3. Centered. It's not an 8x8, I can tell you that. Because it's centered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh! It is an 8x8, which means it's unstable. But we got our recharge pedestal anyway. So, the recharge pedestal, really nice little thing. You can drop it near some nodes, put a wand in there, and it will automatically pull all V it can from all available nodes. And it's also smart enough to not drain the last bit of V, which can permanently shrink the size of the node. And you can leave it in there, and as soon as one of them recharges some aspect, the wand will drain the aspect again. So it's a pretty nice little thing, actually, yeah. That one is slightly more full. And there we go. So yes, wand recharge pedestal, very, very nice thing to have. In fact, there's a thing you can make for it, and I also have another thing I can recharge in there. Interesting, yeah, because I picked this up. Where is it? Did I put it in my bag? It was called V something. There it is, V stone. Yes, I picked this up. And it turns out basically it's an amulet for baubles that goes where my pyroclast is, and you have to charge it by putting it in a recharge pedestal, and it can hold 25 of each aspect, and while you're wearing it, it will refill whichever wand you have in your hand. And it turns out this is the extremely weak version, and there is, in fact, yeah, I just saw it, a better version. I think it's the V Pendant, Amulet of V Storage, which is extremely expensive to make, but holds 250 of each aspect. And you know, if you don't have a wand that can hold a lot, being able to hold 2.5 wands worth in an amulet, very nice. But very quickly, because it is almost time for the end of the episode, but I want to see about making a compound recharge focus. 4 V filters, 4 earth shards, and a redstone comparator. So I think I have V filters. Earth shards? No, all my shards are in there. Shard. I seriously doubt I have a redstone comparator. Well, shut my mouth, I guess. I do have a redstone comparator. I also need 10 order, change, and magic. Yeah, I've got order, I've got magic. I should still have, yeah, plenty. Sweet. So I can just whack this one out quickly. And let me just check. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is go corners like this. This should keep it relatively stable because I've gotten lazy and complacent. This shouldn't cost anything out of the wand. No. Also, here's something really cool. You see the V moving through the air. If I hit escape, the V continues to move because it's already been drained from the jar, but it just hasn't been visually absorbed into the item yet. In fact, this compound recharge focus is one of the most useful items, and it's going to help me filling my wands up. Should be almost done. Yeah. No, I'm waiting for you. Yeah. So the compound recharge focus. I can demonstrate what it does very quickly. If we, in fact, where's my Amulet of V storage? Because that is the perfect way of demonstrating it. Let's go out into the night and find us a node. Any node at all. Doesn't matter what's on it. Well, it does matter what's on it, but it doesn't matter exactly what's on it. There should be a node around here. Nope, that's just a lighting bug. Probably from something that used to exist in one of the mods I got rid of. Ah, here we go. Anything interesting on here? Nope. I mean, there is some good stuff on there, but nothing interesting for what we're trying to do. What we are looking for is a node with a compound aspect. Or, if you don't know what that means, we're looking for something that isn't made of the 6 basic stuff. We're looking for something with a little bit more confusing... Ooh! Interesting! That is a big ass water node there as well. In fact, that node is fine. We just need to be able to get out there. Oh, really? Oh. Man, I did not think it was going to be that deep. Fuck it. We'll just punch some more of this shit out. That's kind of par for the course on my videos though, isn't it? I go out looking for one thing, and oh, that noise you just heard there, that was the nodes eating each other. That's why I said ooh, by the way. It's very rare to find 2 nodes this close to each other. So if we drop a wand on here, it will drain from these nodes. It will drain the water and the earth, and the water and the earth, but the poison will not get drained, because wands can't hold poison aspect. Unless there's some sort of super creepy, freaky wand from the future that can. Now, let me just make sure, yeah, that did go back in. If we put the compound focus on there, what we can do, in fact, I need one that's got some room in it. Let's put this one on there. You will see the, okay, drain the water, drain the earth. Not going to drain the poison? Oh, poison might have been a bad choice. Ah, here we go. Are you going to drain the poison? Come on. Yes, there we go. So the compound recharge focus finds all compound elements, like poison, that's on there, and I cannot remember how you make poison, but we can find out. I also cannot remember what poison is. Venenum. Venenum, that's it. And poison is made out of aqua and pedito. So by putting a wand on that has no aqua or pedito, or is lacking some aqua or pedito, yeah, see, everything is now completely full on water and chaos and everything. And the compound recharge focus will find the thing, the poison, and it will break it down into either water or chaos. I think, depending on what your node needs, like if your node needs water, then it will break it down into water. But if you have everything already, if you already have water, then it will break it down into chaos. But yes, it basically allows you to absorb everything from nodes, as long as the thing that's on the node can be broken down into something you need on your wand or device. So it's very nice, actually, very, very nice. And it allows you to, say you're lucky enough to find out in the wild a node with instrumentum on it. Now you may say, no, not instrumentum, fabrico. You may say, why is fabrico good? I will show you why fabrico is good. Because fabrico is made from humanus and instrumentum. Let me just search aspect, so I don't have to go searching every single time. And humanus is made from beast and brain. Brain is made from fire and cognito. Spirit, sorry. Spirit is made from life, which is water and earth. Basically, Fabrico is, I think, one of the only elements which can be broken down into every single primal aspect that exists. So, if you find a node with a bunch of that on it, then you are laughing, because you can use that node to charge up any aspect on your wands. Yeah, really nice, actually. I'm going to have to see if I can get lucky. But I may just craft a second compound recharge and a pedestal and go around and drain everything, or just take these out and go and drain everything and see if I can pick me up some more nodes. And you know what, that is going to have to do it for this episode. And you can't complain, 37 minutes and 56-ish seconds of you know, Thorncraft, and I am so glad to be doing Thorncraft again. I just got to say, I've got to shout out a million times over to the creator of the Thormic Pipes mod. I cannot remember your damn name or online handle, but, you know, they may be kind of expensive, but they are fucking worth it. I will make Thormic Pipes and use them all day, every time I use Thorncraft. If I install Thorncraft and don't install Thormic Pipes, then something is wrong. That's all I need to say. So yes, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I will see you next time. Peace out.